Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. In my car, getting ready to start my day. And I wanted to say thank you to all of you here on my Project 13. And for those of you who are not actually on the team, that just come on by every once in a while, you haven't subscribed, you're still thinking about it, or you just don't subscribe to any YouTube channels whatsoever, but you come on by and watch, and maybe every once in a while you leave a comment. To the first-time viewer, thank you for stopping on by. There is a huge team here. We're getting very close to 5,000 subs, but more importantly than that, the support, the camaraderie is amazing here on my Project 13. Now, I was going to do this video in my YouTube studio. I was going to have the lights all set up, and but I decided I wanted to do it where I was most comfortable at, and that is in my car. And this is where I do a lot of the content that I upload for all of you, that I create. Vlogging is one of the areas that I have really grown to love here on my Project 13. The journey that I've been on with all of you, you've made it really easy for me to just get in front of the camera and talk and chat and share my heart, my thoughts on life in general, and when it comes to tech, smartphones, the very thing that we all have in common. And thank you for that. Thank you to all the YouTubers that have supported me, that have been connected with, that have been so gracious and just sharing their time. You know, there's so many of you, way too many to name off at this point in time. But you know who you are, and literally, I'm so humbled and honored to have met a lot of you, have had time spent in sharing our ideas and our thoughts when it comes to YouTube, to smartphones, to building friendships in that camaraderie in that one specific area, and even sharing a bit of our lives. To the team, to the viewers, without you, it doesn't happen. It just none of this happens. So I appreciate it. And for some of you that want to know, let me throw this in. This is a Sony Xperia XZ Premium, shooting this video, and I have the Razer phone with the flash right behind the Sony Xperia XZ Premium. So I wanted to let you know what I was using here while shooting this video here in my car. But yeah, you know, 2017 was amazing. And we're already a day into 2018, and it's just it's been a phenomenal ride. I've been blessed to financially bring in a lot of flagships this year. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as going into 2018 with devices. I may step it down a notch. I don't know. I'm looking to see what I can do to change up the game a little bit, but not take away too much from what we've already started to build here on my Project 13. The foundation has been laid, and going forward, I want to keep what keeps this channel real and raw, and at the same time add a little more spice to it. And that comes from a lot of your suggestions. It comes from a lot of your feedback down in the comment section. And I also get a lot of constructive criticism from the viewer, the subscriber, the team member, and the YouTuber. Those that I've been connected with have been so gracious to share their thoughts too as well. I want to do some collaborations. You know, that's very important to me, to be able to get going in that way. And it's been a year of seeing new YouTubers, Android Stud, you know, just young YouTubers coming in. I remember when I came in, I'm going into my 4th year, and I'm still a young YouTuber, and I'm still a rookie in my own mind. But watching Android Stud come out and start his thing over there on YouTube, his team, you know, Gadget Beard, and lover of tech. And I know that he has changed his name over at Twitter now, but you know, if you've never heard of him, he's awesome. And wow, just been able to connect with him. But seeing the young crop of YouTubers coming up has inspired me. Even 4 years still fresh into this, I watch the fresh newcomers, the faces, and their enthusiasm and their love for this one area, and the love for life, and the love for life, and the other YouTubers that I've been connected with, growing in many different ways and areas, and has been an inspiration to me, and those of you who are the veterans who have been the leadership and guidance throughout this journey. So thank you again to all of you. 2017 was awesome, but none of that happens, you know, without you coming on and watching and viewing what I've created and I've uploaded. It just doesn't happen at all. It doesn't go anywhere. This right here, it just doesn't. And it's because of all of you. It's because of all of you. You've all had a piece in this puzzle, and the puzzle is huge and it's still growing. It's not finished. But with everything and anything, things don't always stay the same. They change, and that's good. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, and what I want to change, and how I want to do it, how I want to go about it. And that's where I want your feedback, your constructive criticism. I've had a lot this year that has really influenced me, and I've had some of you out there who have been tough on me, and that's okay. And you know, at the end of the day, I take it all in, I absorb it, I eat it, and I go over it, and without losing myself, I figure it out one way or the other. And still keeping my life real, you know, with my wife and my kids and my job and my everyday activities, my chores, keeping it all real, and being able to take the time that I have and do all, you know, take care of all the responsibilities, and at the same time be able to come on and do what I do here on my Project 13. It can be very daunting at times. It can take some of the joy away, but I'm figuring out ways to keep the joy in it and do what I do best. And one of those areas is vlogging. And you know that it's grown ever so slowly, but it's growing. And I appreciate those of you who support, like all the morning vlogs, whether it's the morning vlog, the morning recap, afternoon vlogs. Yeah, it's one of my biggest passions, and a lot of you have given me that feedback that you really love the vlogs. And I want to become more of a vlogging channel than a reviewing channel. I want to talk about a lot of tech, and you know, when it comes to smartphones, in those areas, and cover a lot of those issues, and you know, share my thoughts and opinions, more so than just reviewing devices. Vlogging is just a passion, speaking out and then absorbing back in what's being fed back to me. So yeah, I just can't say enough to all of you, and that's why I wanted to take the time to I got up early to get my lunch ready, to come out here and just sit in the car without driving and do a front-facing video with the Sony, and just share that time, that quality time. You know, I hope you had a great 2017. I hope going into 2018 that it gets better. I mean, there's always going to be down moments, but it's during those down moments that we find a way to get up and pursue and go forward in our journey, and whatever it is in real life, with ourselves, with our families, with our jobs, in life, and with these areas like YouTube, you know, being involved with each other here. So look forward to growing, especially in the moments that it just doesn't seem that great. And you know, and a lot of you have done that for me here on YouTube, here on my Project 13. You've built me up, you've supported me, and you've pushed me along, and I just couldn't appreciate it more, man. To all the companies out there who I've established relationship with, recently Tudia has been so gracious and blessing me with their products, and you know, wow, whether it's Lightning Night, whether it's Poetic, I've been blessed to be able to receive products, accessories, you know, and there's a few others that, you know, Fantaseal, gosh, I can't remember all of them, but you know who you are. Thank you to all the companies out there who have provided accessories and products here to my Project 13 to share with all of the team, and to the viewer, and the ones that just come on by every once in a while. God, man, I dig it, man. I dig it. It gets me all excited. So, you know what? I could say thank you all day, all morning, all day, all evening. Stick around, man. I wanted to hit 5,000 by the end of the year. It's not going to happen, but we can hit it in January. I just never thought I'd see that many team players, man. That's a lot of team players to me, and who knows where that's going to go. Where is the journey taking us? I don't know. But thank you for being on this ride. Thank you for allowing me to share with you this moment. I appreciate it. I know a lot of you want to know my smartphone of the year. I haven't picked it. I'm this close. I'm like moments away. It's between the Moto Z2 Force and the HTC U11 and the Sony Xperia XZ Premium. I'll give you that. I know some of you are saying, why not the Note 8? I couldn't utilize the S Pen. I couldn't utilize all the functionality. My wife and my son love their Note 8s, but for me, if I can't utilize the device, it can't be in the top 3 for me. It can't be the top device, even though it's a phenomenal, awesome device. It really, really is. I've had a lot of smartphones this year. I've been very blessed to bring them in and share them. Some I've sold, but you know, if you want to watch a lot of what I've had, go check out all the videos I have. You're going to get some in-depth conversation, whether I'm vlogging about it, whether it's hands-on, specs, the looks of the device, you know, the visuals, as far as like displays and the speaker comparisons, the pic comparisons, the video comparisons. Got a lot going on that you can go check out. And but at the end of the year, it comes down to 3 devices. It comes down to 3 devices. And you know, wow, it's a hard one to pick. It's a hard one to pick. But as soon as I figure out which one of those 3 is my favorite, I mean, I got it right here, but it's just, I want to be sure that when I announce it, it's going to be that the pick is going to be solid in my mind, and I know I'm not going to go, oh, maybe I should. You know, I want to be sure. And I love those 3 devices so much. And I'm using the Sony Xperia XZ Premium right now. And I have a device over here, the Razer phone, that's going to be overlooked this year because of the price point, because it wasn't marketed right, and because of the cameras. The Essential went through the same process, but the thing with the Essential, the overlooked device that finally got looked at because it finally went down in price where it respectively should have been. It finally got marketed late in the game, right, price point wise, and it got the camera areas issues fixed. So obviously now that device is looked at, it's loved. A lot of you picked it up, and it's a device that was very underrated because of those 2 areas, marketing and price. And now it's looked at, and now again, like I said, it's loved. And I hope that the Razer phone in the next month or 2 gets the same type of love as the process for it has began in getting the camera areas fixed. You know, so right now, still underrated, still overlooked, but hopefully it'll have its moment. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll let you all know. But right now, 3 devices: Moto Z2 Force, Sony Xperia XZ Premium, and the HTC U11. All phenomenal devices in their own right. As solo devices, you can't go wrong. A lot of other great devices as well. Okay, there's a lot of other great devices out there as well. Whether it be the iPhone 8 Plus, the Samsung Galaxy S8/S8 Plus, 2 of the most I would say consumer-friendly devices. Can't go wrong with. If they had a category for most comfortable consumer friendly devices, I would say the iPhone 8 Plus and the SA Plus. You know, this is too many great devices out there to talk about in this video. But I will give you a winner, even though it's late in the game. But I wanted to touch bases with you again, primarily just to say thank you so much. Team My Project 13. Wow, incredible. We're heading to 5,000, and you've been a huge part of that. All right, everybody, I'm done. I'm going to head out and start my day. Hopefully, you have a great day. My prayers out to all of you. God bless. 2018 is here. The journey has began. Let's look back on 2017. We reflect, and we've learned a lot moving forward. And whatever we didn't do right then, let's get it right this year. Let's begin that process. Okay? It starts with you. It starts with me. And away from you two, with others out there, our family and friends, whatever, your job, your leisure time. Love life. Make somebody's day. God is good. Cheers. This is My Project 13. You are My Project 13. Until my next video.